Well, hello and happy gaming, everyone. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and we're going to be checking out this free little thing called the test. Now, I don't know exactly what this is, but it was free, and it seemed like a very interesting, sort of kind of creepy little. I assume it's a text-based experience, but let's have a look. Well, already I'm not exactly too thrilled about a dude wearing a plague doctor mask. In order to begin, this is the most important part of this entire experience. You will be asked a series of questions. You must answer them honestly. Now, when I say answer them honestly, I don't mean answer them how you'd like to answer them. Answer them with the truth, even if that's hard to face. We all want to be good people. We rarely want to admit our faults, grievances, or mistakes. And you got that right. But you must decide what you truly want. Do you want this to work properly? Do you want the truth about yourself? Your destiny in this world? Or would you rather live a lie just to hide from yourself? The process is very simple in theory. Okay, I'm just gonna move that. Just answer a long series of questions. What's difficult is self-analyzing your own psyche to evaluate the truths in your own mind and life so that you can predict your future. Sorry about that. Apparently I'm still sleepy. You see, as long as you're honest with these questions and answers, you'll be able to see your own future here. This will tell you things you already know, but don't necessarily know that you know, okay? As long as the answers you provide to the questions are 100% honest and true, this process will simply unlock a part of your mind that you do not have natural access to. We'll see about that. This isn't psychic, this isn't a personality test, this is simply no, nature, okay. That's why I'm sitting in front of a computer doing this instead of talking to a tree. This is you. This is your mind. This is simply nature taking its course. This is the human brain at work, unlocking hidden truths within itself. While attempting to answer many of these questions, you'll often wonder things like, well, this answer depends on the circumstances. Create your own circumstances in your mind and answer the questions with a simple yes or no as you see fit. You may not understand nor realize it, but your mind will develop the situation required to answer the question the way it needs to be answered. I invite you to grab a drink of water, sit back, relax, and enjoy the experience. You're about to begin with a series of questions. Provided that you're a willing participant, we will be unlocking substantial information today. Okay, so you've now built this up for 3 minutes. Are you actually going to ask a question? Would you be alright with living alone forever? No. Also, that's very... Do you like the color blue more than the color black? Well, here's one of those situations where it's, it kind of depends on the circumstance, but this is really more so about knowledge, because you see, depending on how you look at it, the color black is actually the absence of color or all colors at once. Depends on whether you're talking about, using ink, or if you're talking about the ultraviolet scale. But I don't know, I'm just going to say no. If you found money on the street and knew who it belonged to, would you give it back to them? See, the funny thing is I kind of want to answer no, but I probably would, so yes. Are you sure you want the answers you seek? Not really. Are you afraid of spiders? I'm afraid of bugs, but not necessarily spiders. So no. If you knew you would emerge unscathed, would you jump into molten light? If I knew I would emerge unscathed, yes, because that sounds like a cool experience. Would you consider yourself to be fat? I'm a big dude. Would you say that you have lots of charisma? I say yes, other people may disagree. Have you ever wished you could be temporarily frozen? Sort of. I'm going to say yes, but I mean, especially with what's going on right now with the virus and everything. Yeah, it'd be nice just to be frozen and then wake up when all this mess is past and hopefully put things back together, but I guess yes. This is all very interesting. Is it, Plague Doctor Man? Did you realize that the last letter of the previous 5 questions, when put together, spell the name Satan? No. Does that make you uncomfortable? Also no. Are you good at finding hidden puzzles or clues? Typically. Are you now wondering what other hidden messages are placed within these questions? Well, of course. Have you been entirely honest with your answers thus far? Yes. Are you afraid of the consequences for answering questions dishonestly? Fuck no. Were you aware that there could be potential consequences for answering dishonestly? Yes. Are you wondering how these questions began to take a strange turn? Yes and no? I guess. And it wouldn't be right of me to say no, so yeah, I'm kind of curious. Would you consider yourself captivated? Yeah. You had my curiosity, but now you have my attention. Very interesting. Would you consider yourself to be brave, for the most part? Do you view yourself as someone with above average intelligence? This is going to sound like tooting my own horn, but frankly, yes. Have you been looking for hidden messages in these questions? Not gonna lie, no, I haven't. Are you wondering which hidden messages you may have missed? Oh yeah. Have you begun to wonder how long this test will take, or how many questions exist in this session? Not really. I would consider myself to be patient. Do most humans annoy you? Yes. Do you prefer animals to people? Humans may annoy me, but not really. Do you believe in magic? And I hope you do. Technically, no. Do you believe in God or the existence of some higher power? Yes, I know what that word actually says. Well, this is going to be kind of revealing. This might be a little bit iffy for some of you, but if I'm going to be honest, no, I don't. Do you fear death? Not really. Are you attracted to someone whom you're not currently in a relationship with? I'm not currently in a relationship, so yes. Did you answer that question with 100% honesty? Yes. Are you alone? Yes. Are you sure? Bitch, don't make me second guess my situation. My roommate is downstairs cooking, and everyone's downstairs right now. It's just me and the birds. If I told you with utmost certainty that there's something watching you, would you believe me? Okay. I just heard the dog scratching at the door, so now I'm second guessing myself. That was not cool, Riley. Not cool. But now I'm going to say yes because on top of the birds, now I know that there's a dog out there. Have you wondered who I am? A little bit. Have you had shivers at any point during this session? Just now. Fucking dog. Do you feel like you're being watched? God damn it, dog, stop it. Yes. No. Do you smoke weed every day? Hey. The answer to that question is no, by the way. Do I drink water every day? Yes. Yes, I do. Do you realize that you've missed 7 hidden messages thus far? Okay, so once again we have a technicality, but my mind is going to fill in the blanks. So, the technicality. Do I realize that I've missed hidden messages? Yes. Did I realize it was 7? No. I'm just going to say no because... Really? Okay, well I gotta be honest. Would it bother you to never know without finding them yourself? Hey, a little bit. Is your favorite number 7? I think a lot of people have a favorite number that's around 7. I keep coming back to it when I just make random statements. I'm just going to say yes. Life is short, but it's the longest thing we'll ever do. Do you agree? Yes. Oranges cannot be compared to apples. Do you agree? I'm a person of distinct detail, and an apple is not a citrus fruit, so I say yeah, they don't really compare. Venus is sometimes referred to as the morning star. Did you know that? Well, so is Satan, and since you brought that up earlier, I'm going to say no. Everyone deserves a second chance. Do you agree? do, but there are exceptions. I don't know, ultimately, yes. You can do anything you put your mind to. Do you agree? That I do agree with. Obedience is more important than freedom. Do you agree? Definitely not. I'm a big fan of freedom. Underwater adventures sound like a fun time. Do you agree? Kind of. Okay. No, I did not realize that. Do you wish to be loved? Of course, everyone does. Do you have any addictions? Potentially a caffeine addiction, although I thought I had kicked that habit a long time ago. Just gonna say yes because it's more honest. Do you dislike the color pink? No. Actually, it's one of my favorite colors. Does the color gray seem depressing? A little bit. Do you enjoy loud music? I'm a metalhead. If I didn't enjoy loud music, I would have a problem. Do you like to dance? I'm not good at it, but I enjoy it. Would you consider yourself normal? Normal is in the eye of the beholder, so I consider myself normal from my own point of view of what normal is. But the fact of the matter is, I don't think there is such a thing as normality. Not in an overall contextual sense. I don't know why I'm explaining myself to the computer, but maybe I'm explaining myself to the audience, in which case, my point of view is, if you consider yourself normal, you're probably not. I don't know, so do I consider myself normal? I'm just gonna say no. Do you love your parents? I only knew one of my parents, and the other one has never been in my life. I don't know, I'm gonna say yes. Have you ever been lied to? Yes. Do you get angry often? I think everyone does. Anger is a response to unfairness. Do you hold grudges? I try not to, but I think I'd be lying if I said I didn't, so... Have you ever forgiven someone? Yes. Have you ever lied? Yes. Do you think flowers are more beautiful than trees? Not necessarily. Have I ever wanted to be an animal instead of a person? I don't now, but because they phrase it as have you ever wanted to, at some point or another I wanted to be a bird, so yes. Do you believe you have psychic powers? No. Have you ever seen a ghost? No. Do you dream often? Yes. Do you have nightmares often? Nightmares? No. My dreams are mostly just weird. So I'm gonna say no. Doesn't mean I don't have nightmares, because again, of how they phrased it. Do you suffer from anxiety attacks? Yes. Do you suffer from depression? Yes. As a matter of fact, I admitted so much to my audience a few videos ago. Do you exercise often and stay active? I try to. Emotionally wounded? Also yes. Have you ever felt betrayed? Yes. Do you ever feel lost in life? Hey, these questions are kind of dark. I'd be lying if I said I wasn't a little bit uncomfortable, but I'm going to continue to be honest, yes. Would you consider yourself a natural leader? Yes and no. I'm just going to say yes. If you could push a button to destroy the world, would you press it? Well, I mean, only if it entailed that I don't get destroyed as well. And even then, that has long-lasting consequences for everyone else, so no. No, that's shitty. Do you sometimes dream of being a hero? Yes. Have you ever been bullied? Yes. Have you ever bullied someone else? Ugh. Why you gotta throw that in my face? Have I ever bullied someone else? Okay, yeah, it's come up in my past. We'll say yes. Not in a political sense, but we all have dreams. Do you sometimes hurt people's feelings unintentionally? Yes. Do you find space fascinating? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be an artist? Yes. Would you consider yourself to be a good friend? I sure hope so. Would you consider yourself to be flawed? Yes. Do you believe in perfection? Not a chance. There is nothing in the world that is perfect. Have I ever stolen from someone? Yes. Would you ever kill someone under any circumstances? Again, because of how they phrased it. Were my life in danger? Yeah, I probably would. If you had one day to live, would you tell anyone? Probably. Have you ever told your darkest secrets to someone? There aren't a lot of people in my life to share my darkest secrets with. I guess it depends on what you mean by darkest secrets. There are some things in my mind that I just don't really share with a lot of people. I'm gonna say no. Do you trust me even though you know nothing about me? No, I don't. Do you know who I am? Mr. Plague, Dr. Maskus, presumably. If I appeared behind you right now, would you scream, "Fuck you, my roommate just walked into the room"? You're a fucking jackass, Plague Dr. Mask Man. But I didn't scream, so I'm gonna say no. If I told you that I've been behind you this entire time, would that scare you? A little bit. Pathetic, yes. Do you consider yourself to be a romantic? Also yes. Have you ever been in a physical fight? I've been in one fight, and it wasn't really a fight. It was me hitting him and him hitting the floor. So I'm gonna say no because, headaches or migraines. Yes. I try not to, but Attracted to the opposite sex, yes. Would you ever shave your head? I do that frequently enough anyway. Are you attracted to muscular bodies? Not really my thing. I dance when people are looking. Yes. No. If I could get away with it, would I rob a bank? See, this is another one of those difficult questions because I am, unfortunately, in that range of being perpetually poor. So, if I knew I could get away with it and at least have some amount of financial security, yeah, I'm a terrible person. Yes, I would. Do I ever dream about running from a killer? Not really. Falling off a cliff? No. Yes. Do you enjoy scary movies or books? Here and there. I'll just say yes because it's easy. Yes, I do. Do I enjoy being the center of attention? That's a yes and no situation, so I'm not going to go wrong either way, but we'll just go ahead and say yes. After all, I am publishing a YouTube video. Do I feel like something is always watching you? No. Yes, I have wondered that. No, I have not. That's super fucking specific. But I also said I haven't gotten in any physical fights, so no. Do I like dogs better than cats? Not necessarily. I prefer playing video games to both, but I'm gonna say no. Are you still wondering why I asked you if you've ever punched a nun? Yes, I am. Do you get starstruck easily? No. Do you hate going to big parties and social gatherings? Kinda. Is your favorite part of your birthday receiving presents? No, my favorite part of my birthday is fucking dinner. Well, you're really focusing on this nun punch thing. No, no nun punch. Did you laugh? Yes. Yes. Matter of fact, I think I did say that out loud. Are you now eager to somehow get the opportunity to punch a nun sometimes? They are really focusing hard on this. What the hell, test? What the hell? No. If there's a hell, do you think you're going to it? If there's a hell, fuck yeah, I'm going to it. Yes, I do. Really, game? Really? I mean, I'm glad I'm not trying to monetize this, but okay, do I? Yes. Not really. No, it actually is only slightly, so no. Is your mouth dry? No. Does profanity make you uncomfortable? Fuck no, it doesn't. Do I believe in legendary beasts such as the Loch Ness Monster or Bigfoot? Show me evidence first, otherwise no. Are you poor with money management? A little bit. It's mostly just because I'm poor. Do you enjoy solving mathematical puzzles? Yes, I do. No, I do not. Unfortunately, no. Do I enjoy coffee? Not really. Do I believe in demons? I just said, if the answer to all the other supernatural crap was no, why would this suddenly be yes? Do I believe in angels? Bitch! Are you afraid of sharks? No. Do you prefer baths over showers? No. Does the smell of perfume or cologne give you headaches? Not really. Did you see that shadow move in your room a few moments ago? Bitch, fuck you. I've been staring at the screen. Do you ever hear your name being called even when you know no one is calling it? More often than not, if I hear my name, it's because I think someone said my name. So no, I believe someone is calling it. Do things in your home often go missing and then reappear later? I think everyone's going to say yes to that because that's a phenomenon everyone's experienced. Here's a real technical one again. Do you ever hear footsteps around when you're alone? The technical part is the word ever. Yes, I have at some point or another heard footsteps when I've been alone, so I'm going to say yes. Random knocking noise. That I don't do. Do you often look at the same time on the clock every day? I think it's more so as a consequence of frequently looking at a clock every day, and every now and again it's going to be a similar time, so I'm going to say yes. Have you ever felt your feet being grabbed at night while sleeping? No. Do I have any pets? Yes, 2 wonderful little feathered friends. Is your favorite color green? No. Are you attracted to a family member? Creepy, but no. If you won the lottery, would you share the money with anyone? Yes. If you could be the dictator of your own country, would you accept the role? Honestly, who wouldn't? No, not really. Do I like fishing? No. Do I like hunting? No. Do I like camping? I'm just gonna say no. For the record, I was in Boy Scouts. I have a decent amount of experience with camping, but it's not my favorite thing in the world, so no. Do I like guns? Not really. Are you getting tired of answering questions? So, as much as I'm enjoying this, I also know that I have lunch waiting for me and I don't want it to get cold. So, both are true, so which one do I answer? I'm going to say no just because this is interesting. A little bit. You can tell a lot by looking in someone's eyes. Now, I don't necessarily believe in the soul, but the idea is someone's eyes are the most expressive part of their person, so I will agree just because. Do you always keep your promises? No, sorry. Would you ever completely trust someone who's lied to you? No. Are you an only child? No. I do not. I barely even drink. Do I like tattoos? Yeah, they're cool. Do you enjoy being high in any form? I don't do drugs. That having been said, that's not the only high there is, so I'm just going to say yes. Do you believe you have a soul? No. Did you cry this week? Actually, yes, I did. Are you upset with someone right now? You make me answer difficult questions, yes. Is there someone you're not completely honest with daily? As I said, these questions get a little dark. I think there's a lot of people that not all of us are completely honest with daily, so yes. Do you understand how this works yet? I answer questions, you give me an analysis. I think I have a pretty good idea. If you answer the questions twice, your truths may change. It's not just about answering the questions, it's about the time you spend answering them, the combination you answer them in. It's about many different variables you'd never guess. Do you understand? Yes. Are you wondering if the end of the test is coming soon based on the previous question you just answered? A little bit. If I were to tell you that this entire process was planted here for you, specifically you, to learn something about yourself, and anyone else that bothers using this is just a byproduct of its intention, would you believe that? What, that it's here specifically for me? No, I don't believe that. Are you afraid of being abandoned? Most of us are. Are you afraid of dying alone? Most of us are. Most people do worry about that. No. No. You mean like the dog scratching at the door at the perfect timing for this stupid test? Yes. Yeah, just what I want, another asshole judging me. Oh, interesting. You just might be the most beautiful soul to walk this earth without ever even realizing it. I mean, I wouldn't disagree with that, real honestly. I hope that's true. Alright. And I know it's just a free game that I downloaded on Steam, but I mean, it does give me a little hope hearing something say that. It's funny that it's just an electronic apparatus. My secret word is fairness. Remember this word, this will come in handy. Alright, good to know. Take the secret word that was assigned to you at the end of your session and leave it in a comment for us. We will be selecting some of you based on your answers to be included in a future project we're currently working on. Alright. An opportunity for you to be a part of history. This is a chance for you to be a part of something greater. Be sure to note your secret word in your comments. Credits. Okay, all these people. Yay! So I'm hoping that this actually does lead somewhere. I'm very interested in what all of this has to do, what all this is about. By the way, I went into the options before. Always dash. What dashing? That I want to me volume. Yeah, 0%. I don't even know what that means. Strictly talking about my own volume? That's funny. Anyway, that's been all for now. Maybe if you're interested, try taking the test yourself and see what it says about you. Not gonna lie, I do kind of hope that that thing about other people being more affected by not getting to know me than me myself. Not gonna lie, I kind of hope that there's some truth to that. It's kind of odd, but this does make me feel some semblance of, I don't know, peace? Maybe just a little peace of mind? I don't know. But give this a shot yourself. Who knows? Maybe this will be something interesting. And I will see you all in a future video. My name is Dark Sage Walker, and I will be seeing you. Thank you, birds. Your contribution to the video is very helpful. I appreciate that.